Welcome to Kitchen 143. I am your host, Michelle Aventajado, your resident mama in Manila, and today we are yet again in Cebu. This is part 2 of a 3-part series where we will get to explore everything NUSTAR Resort Cebu. And of course, guys, we are having a grand time here at this integrated resort. Today we're hanging out in Fili Café, but we have spent the entire day exploring the property. And guys, you are in for a real treat because NUSTAR Resort Cebu offers 5-star luxury accommodations for families, discerning travelers, celebrations, and of course even conventions here in Cebu. As always, if you are watching live, we're live on the Rappler YouTube, X, and of course Facebook pages. You can also see us on my page, Momma and Manila Facebook page as well. And today, joining me on cam again is NUSTAR's Executive Chef, Chef Martin Robaledo. We have Christina On Cruz, a very good friend, and of course Chef Rolando Makatangay. Guys, hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Welcome
good.
to NUSTAR.
Yeah, thank
Fili.
you. Thank you. It's been such a wonderful time. Our stay here in Philly has been so exciting, and we've learned so much about the property, which you guys will learn about too. So this is a very special episode, not because we have our own personalized buffet right in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
This is just a taste of what we have here.
This is just a taste, to be honest.
Right?
This is just, I think, 1/3 of what we offer here.
Yes, it is, because it's expansive. The
Yes.
buffet actually has more than 100 dishes when we're here, no?
Yeah, that's
From
roughly
soup
the
to
number,
nuts,
yeah.
right? All of the different things you can enjoy when you like a buffet. Do you enjoy a buffet?
A lot.
What do you go for first?
I
He's a
go
seafood
to
lover.
the seafood and the grilled section.
Oh, chef
Cebu.
knows already.
Yeah, of course.
I should know.
Excellent. Okay, so NUSTAR Resort Cebu, this is an expansive property that has opportunities for, of course, celebrations, gatherings, business meetings, conventions. It's an integrated resort. Christina, tell us, for those who may not be completely familiar with the property, what can you expect when we come and visit from, let's say, and we stay in Fili Hotel?
Well, for a fact, we are the first integrated resort in Cebu, and we are the biggest in the Visayas and Mindanao region.
Right.
Yes.
So it is nice to know that there is a new place to enjoy for a luxury staycation or for business. So the integrated resort is called NUSTAR Resort Cebu.
Yes. So that's like the whole property,
Complex, yeah.
right?
So in the complex, you have hotels,
Okay.
you have the mall, you have the cinema, you have the convention center. So all in one, so you have a lot of things to do.
Right.
The first hotel is Fili Hotel, where we are at right now.
And Fili is short for
Filipino.
That's right. So everything that you can expect to see, from the rooms and the accommodations to even the amenities, there's Filipino inspiration interwoven through design, of course through the menu,
Yeah.
and
Right.
so many other things that we would
Right.
see.
And just to share with everyone, this is the first all-Filipino 5-star owned by the Robinson's Land Corporation. So the ownership of this hotel is all Filipino.
Fully
So,
Filipino.
Fully that's why we're proud to be Filipino.
Yes.
And they're also from Cebu.
Yes.
The family started from Cebu.
And it's not just the first, but it's the only in the whole country
right.
that is actually Filipino owned, proudly Filipino
Right.
owned.
So when you enter the hotel, you will be welcomed by the inspiration of Filipino designs.
Right.
From the chandelier, from all the setup, it's all about the marine life of Cebu.
Right. From chandeliers to carpets to even, I mean, there really is. You can look. It's artistic. It's creative. And of course, just as beautiful to enjoy when you're
Right.
sitting
Right.
in the area, in the lobbies, and the woven.
Solihia.
Yes.
It's one of the design at the lobby lounge.
At the lobby lounge, where of course, Team Jellybean enjoyed afternoon tea, which is one of the things that we love whenever we go to any hotel. The kids love tea just as much as I do, and they love brunch as well. So I know we're going to get into that too when we talk about Fili Café. But if we're going to look at the different things that one can expect when they visit a 5-star, purely Filipino inspired hotel, everything from, you know, being
Arrival
welcomed
experience.
being welcomed at the airport, to, you know, joining the staff here on the property. There is arrival.
Yeah, it's a sense of arrival that is hinged with a Filipino culture and values.
Very much so. Very much so. And if you guys have been following along on my social media, Team Jellybean completely enjoyed their stay when we were here for an early Mother's Day celebration, straight from the airport all the way to, of course, flying out, which we were sad to leave. So, okay, so let's talk about some of the food that we have on the table, because I do
Okay.
want to come back and give the viewers you know, more to understand in terms of what they can expect when they visit the resort, and even what's to come. But there is so much food on the table. You know, I'm quite hungry, so this is enough for me. What about you guys?
Oh,
More than enough. More than enough, yeah. Feast in the eyes and for the
Appealing
stomach
to
also.
the eyes, yeah.
so this is our Korean specialty chef, Chef Yongjun.
I'm Yongjun Chef. I'm Chef Yongjun.
Hi, Chef.
Special dish in
Hi, Chef.
and NUSTAR.
Thank you for joining us on cam today. Do you want to, I think you're going to plant something there in the middle. We can help, and then maybe you can run us through some of the different specialties that are on the table as well.
Yes.
So
Just prepared most famous Korean food, bibimbap.
that's my fave. I love bibimbap.
I love bibimbap.
It's a meal in a bowl.
And especially for
And the banchans.
here NUSTAR, we prepared homemade kimchi.
Yes.
Like 15 kinds. So it's a
15 kinds of kimchi.
All
Yeah,
homemade.
biggest selection in Philippines.
Wow.
Yes,
So
yeah.
guys, if you love Korean food as much as we do,
Yeah,
you
so-
can have all the different kinds of kimchi,
Yes.
15 to be exact,
Yes.
and that's there on the buffet both for breakfast and for dinner.
Yes.
Yes.
So I will introduce all the homemade kimchi to in Cebu, Cebuano and Philippines.
Well, thank you for that.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right. Chef, do you want to tell us what else we have on the table that might
Yeah,
have
Chef
come?
Yongjun, you may also
Yes.
Yes.
Describe
Then
the
we
dishes you have.
prepare usually with our Korean meal is served with together rice and main dish and then soup and then kimchi.
Yes.
So as you can see, we also have here a mackerel.
Yes.
Very good fish as well.
Yes.
It's oily.
I love mackerel.
Yeah,
It's really good for you
it's
too.
really good. This is also one of my favorite dishes.
Also, it's a very well balanced for healthy because we eat like a lot of vegetables and then fish and beef together. So
And look how beautiful he created all of those.
The
Look at that.
sushi.
Yeah.
and then
The varieties and the colors and the
Yeah,
shapes.
in my story, I born in Busan. It's nearest
You're
to
born in
Osaka. So my dish is affected from Japanese also because
As well.
Yeah, because
It's
one of
inspired.
some of my relatives is Japanese.
Okay.
So
The inspiration
my
is
dish,
there.
yeah, my dish is mixed with little bit Japanese. So
Those are two of my favorite cuisines, Korean and Japanese. And Chef, you have a really great point.
Yeah.
Japanese and Korean food are always so healthy with a well balanced, like the
Yeah.
veggies and the rice and the
Yeah,
protein.
correct.
So good for you. And kimchi is incredible for gut health.
Yes.
And I
Yes.
mean, it's really good, all the probiotics. So, what else do we have that we can highlight? Of course, you can highlight everything, guys, because there's so much food here on the table.
So I think that would be the highlights for Chef Yongjun's specialities. No, you have the assortment of the makis, the sushis.
Yes.
His bibimbap it's also one of the crowd favorite here.
Yeah, bibimbap is so good.
Yeah. We also have samgyeopsal selections that we cannot display here, but it is also fast moving. I would say.
Is that the one like when you're on the buffet? Also, there's a grill
There's a
section,
selection of barbecues, meats.
right? And so they're marinated, and you can choose what you would like to grill, and it's grilled on the spot.
Yeah. So yeah,
Fantastic.
that is really
What's
nice.
this one? Is this also Korean or Japanese there? Because I've never seen that.
So this one,
Yeah.
so these were Indian dishes now.
Ah, okay.
So if we're gonna go from this side,
Yeah.
thank you, Chef Yongjun.
Thank you, Chef
Thank you,
Yongjun.
thank you so much. So if we're gonna go from this section, so these are all local and international barbecues.
Okay.
So if you're craving for a local, we have it here. We have chicken inasal, we have local barbecue, we have kebabs, we have kofta.
Ah, that's kofta.
Yeah, that's kofta.
Okay.
And also we have sleeper lobsters that are grilled. If you are craving for more seafood, we have shrimp, we have prawns, we have ulang, crabs. So, name it.
Yeah,
We
so
have it all.
ulang, for those of you guys that don't know, ulang is like that prawn that has those really long
River shrimp.
pinchers. No,
It's a river
they're
shrimp.
yeah, it's a type of shrimp. Is
It
it,
is, yeah,
a
it is
freshwater?
freshwater.
Yeah, it is.
Freshwater,
That's what I
cultivated.
thought.
So that one also is beginning to gain its popularity. So a lot of locals also likes that.
Yeah.
So we're
It's sweeter. I feel like it's sweeter. The meat isn't as plump or like it's not as big as a prawn, but it for me I feel like, is it sweeter? Is it because it's a freshwater?
yeah, it is sweeter, and the taste, I would say, it's very versatile as well. No, you can
So it
cook it
works.
together with different kinds of sauces, but we prefer it really grilled
Yeah.
here.
Grilled.
So you can really appreciate the taste of the
I love
ulang.
anything grilled. When it's grilled and then has that like smoky, flavor,
and the
we're like,
natural taste of
I'm-
the seafood.
guys, I'm remembering the black cod from Mott 32. That smoky
That's unforgettable.
flavor. It's not just unforgettable, but it's also kind of a little bit like comfort.
It is
No?
comfort. It is comfort.
That barbecue smell. Chef Mac, I know your specialty is you are a pastry chef. I know that. And so you've created all the sweets on the table. Would you say, like we're talking about comfort and barbecue, so much of what you create and put on all of the walls for the desserts, how much do you pull on for like nostalgia and comfort for what you prepare for the buffet?
Well, after indulging with the feast of foods that we have, from meats to seafoods, we prepared here a lot of spread, like the mango corner that we have,
That's my
which
favorite.
Cebu is very famous for.
Cebu
also.
mangoes.
mangoes, yeah.
Cebu mangoes.
So we partnered it with chocolates, with coconut, name it, we have it, as what your palate wishes.
Yeah.
And we have also different kinds of desserts, from caramel walnut to European desserts. We have
So inspiration from all over the world,
Yes,
just
yes.
like
Not
the
only
rest of the
local,
buffet,
So
right?
it's international.
International, even through the desserts, guys. So if we're going to, we're talking about desserts. Christina, I know that the hotel, of course, any 5-star hotel will have amenities for us to work off our desserts.
Yeah.
Although I have not
Oh,
visited the
right.
gym. I haven't. But, what can we expect when we check in? And let's say we do have a little bit of time to
Okay.
take care of ourselves
Okay.
or enjoy.
So one of my favorite location and space is the gym.
Okay.
It's 24 hours. So
Okay.
anytime, if you're probably can't sleep, you can just go to the gym, or you have a business meeting and midday, you still wish to go to the gym, it's
Right.
always available. And we also have the techno gym equipments.
Which is like top of the line for
It
gym
is.
equipment, right?
And the space is huge, and what's wonderful is the spectacular view of the ocean
As
while
always.
you're doing your
You will not
As
notice
always.
that. No? I mean, if
Yeah.
you're doing your
never,
cardio.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can't miss it. I think
Yeah.
that's one of the key features when you come to check in and enjoy Fili Hotel here at NUSTAR Resort. Cebu is the vast windows and view that is calming, refreshing, of course, and almost brings the outdoors in, right?
That's also reflective of our guest rooms, floor to ceiling views of the ocean and mountain views
All the way.
all the way.
So if you are a mountain lover, you can
You can
have,
see it.
Yeah, you can see it. If you want to see, You can have the view of the ocean.
And even city views too.
Yeah, city views as well.
City views as well. So I noticed when we came in, so when we checked in, when we came with Team Jelly Bean, the boys and I came a little bit later in the evening, so we were actually able to see like the mountainsides all lit up, where that's
With the lights
obviously
of the city,
residential,
yeah.
and it was so nice to see that juxtaposed against the water and the calming
Right.
sense of the sea,
Right.
right? So
And of course, all our amenities, such as the bathroom. We call it the tub and the intelligent bathroom. It's all automated
yes.
from public areas and all guest rooms.
Yes, I was commenting on that this morning at breakfast. Nino and I were laughing. That's definitely something many people might not talk about, but it's such a plus to be sure to
Right.
have things like that here.
Right. And one of my, again, favorite place is the spa.
That's my favorite. Okay, I haven't visited the gym, but I have visited the spa.
So we call it Hagod Spa. So you can also have it room service or in the spa,
And the spa
located at
itself.
the fourth floor.
Yeah, and there's like couples rooms, there's single rooms, there's treatments, everything from like scrubs and facials to massages. I enjoyed a hot stone massage because I do like things hot, which is very hard for Nino and I because he's usually like an Eskimo and he likes the hotel room super, super cold, and I like it a little bit warmer. A little bit warmer. But that's okay. We find a happy balance. Right outside the
Right
cafe,
outside,
we have a
the
beautiful pool
very,
with views.
very beautiful swimming pool, an
Yeah.
outdoor pool.
We do.
Yes. Later on, we will have a bigger pool. I'll just
will.
share with you
Okay.
later on our plans for another hotel.
Multiple pools.
Yes. We call it the
Multiple
water park.
amenities.
With the water park, yeah.
And even further expansion into
Right.
the different spaces that are
And of
here.
course,
of
the
the
spectacular view.
You need not to go out,
always.
you know. You can
So the
enjoy
idea is you
place,
don't need to
yeah.
go out.
You don't.
Yeah.
Actually don't.
And it should be part of your bucket list once you go here to Cebu. NUSTAR Resort Cebu should
Should
be
be.
part of your
Yeah.
list.
It
Top
should
one.
be.
And-
Agree. I mean, and to come to enjoy all of, not just the amenities, but the different food options. Like if you guys can't actually travel the world, you can do that here with all the different dishes that the talented chefs have prepared. I mean, this is part of what we enjoy here at Kitchen 143 is we get to try all of these dishes that chefs from maybe even from your travels where you've taken the inspiration and you've brought them here, not just to the Fili Café, but all the other restaurants that are established here on the property. So many choices.
And we also cater for people who has diet restrictions. You have healthy stuffs from appetizer to main, and also for desserts. We have keto-friendly sweets.
Yes, you do. I noticed that. I
Yeah.
noticed the keto.
Because I don't like that people coming in here and, you know, feeling deprived of what they can do here, especially for perfect endings, the desserts, you know. So I might as well offer them a varieties of sweets that they can also enjoy.
So Fili Hotel NUSTAR Resort Cebu is inclusive. You can come and you can enjoy your dishes as a vegetarian, as a vegan, and even as someone who enjoys keto. Keto desserts, you don't find that often on buffets at all.
Yes.
So it's
But we're offering it
inclusive.
here. Yeah. We're offering it here as well.
Yes, we have.
Yeah. All different kinds of healthy options. Okay, so I think we stopped somewhere around here at the seafood.
Yeah.
We didn't show the star of the show
Okay.
here. We have lechon belly. You don't come to Cebu and not have lechon.
Of course, no. So it's not really a feast without the lechon. So it's really the highlight. So I would really like to brag about this, no, because our homemade lechon are also marinated with mangoes.
Yes.
So that is one of our secrets here.
So is
So
that
it's
the
not-
lechon that sits on the buffet, or is this the one
Same.
that you marinate?
So the
both?
the whole lechon and the bellies have the same marination.
Okay.
And if you're very observant, you usually put apple on
Yes,
lechon.
no, there's a mango.
Yes,
I saw
but
it.
chef
Somebody
also
will
did
think,
this
how
thing.
come
Yeah.
it's mangoes, not apple? So we wanted to really showcase, no, what is really best about that mangoes. Cebu, mangoes and lechon, they both come together.
Oh, they really do.
And if you can see, we have a big roasting
Lechon
pit.
pit.
Yeah,
in
the
lechon, where
Spitfire. No?
everybody can see how it's being prepared, how it's being cooked, and yeah, it's gonna be served right at the table.
Yeah. And that's like the star of the buffet as well. When you come into this section, so what you guys can't see is that we're actually here in like the middle of where the buffet is, and then off to my right is the dining area, and this whole spot is bustling with different dishes from different cuisines, and the lechon is the star right in
Yeah.
the center.
Yes.
And everything is prepared last minute and very fresh.
Yeah.
As you can see, we have lots of equipment, stations, as you mentioned.
So this is not, would you call this an open kitchen, a show kitchen?
Yeah.
How does that,
Well, it's an open kitchen,
Yeah.
and the concept is people will, look for what they are craving for, and then they can request the chef.
oh, so if there's something that's not on the buffet, and like, let's say you want, something a little bit different, the
For
chef's
example,
behind.
Chef, I'm craving for something that is spicy with coconut, so we can do it. No, we can have it prepared for
So I
them.
want spicy coconut prawns.
Yeah.
They can you can take it off the grill over here, take it off the buffet here, and they can make it on the spot
Yep.
for you.
So which is also
personalized.
another highlight of Fili Café. So we called it the Suit to Kill station.
Ah, wait,
Yeah.
suit to kill. I also just learned about this. Maybe we need to tell the viewers. But before we jump into suit to kill, guys, if you're interested in learning more about NUSTAR Resort, of course, you go ahead and follow on Instagram, NUSTAR Resort. You follow on Facebook, NUSTAR Resort, and Fili Hotel NUSTAR Resort. You can also follow on both Instagram and Facebook as well. Share in the comment section, or share also in the Rappler Communities app food and travel section. Maybe you guys want to tell us what you would dig into first in this personalized buffet, because
Yeah.
this is really here just for us. Okay, chef, tell us about sutukil.
Okay, so Suit to Kill, it's a cooking method. It's a three combination of suba, tuwa, kilaw. So suba is grill,
Okay.
tuwa is to marinate or ceviche soup. Sorry, no?
Soup. Yeah.
Soup.
And then kilaw is ceviche.
Ceviche.
Kilawin.
Yeah, kilaw. So,
Kilaw.
because Cebu,
Sutukil.
Yeah.
Suit to Kill. So Cebu is
Not
having seafood, no? Fresh one.
Sutu.
Not that one. No, not that one. That's Shoot to Kill. So yeah, so ceviche is also a popular Cebuano local favorite, no?
And of course, it's so fresh.
It is fresh,
because
yeah.
you have access to all the freshest ingredients, of course, the
seafood.
top tier quality.
Yeah.
Speaking of seafood, we have a lot of different dishes. Like we stopped at prawn and lechon. There's
And as you go
also
along, no? This
crab.
one is also crab, which is also prepared either to your liking. If you want it buttered garlic, you want
Yeah.
it with coconut,
Chili.
this looks like I would like this. I see mussels also.
Mhm.
Yeah.
mussels as well. And we have
So this is Christina's favorite.
Yes. Crabs.
You go for the crabs.
Crabs.
You and Gia. Gia would like the crabs.
You remembered.
Yeah.
and then that one, prawn, butterfly prawn, also a crowd favorite, no?
Okay, that looks baked. Is that baked or grilled?
It is
in?
grilled also, no?
Okay.
Grilled with cheese. So a lot of Filipinos, they love cheese. Diba?
A lot of people love cheese.
A lot of people
Like,
love cheese.
Everybody loves cheese. Who doesn't love cheese?
As you can see, as you notice, no, Filipinos, when they wanted to brag something about their dish, they put cheese.
Yeah.
And they call
really?
it special.
Ah,
Already,
well, like
already.
caldereta. If
They put cheese.
You put
It's a
cheese
special
and then it's a
caldereta.
special caldereta.
Well, cheese ensaymada also. You
Oh,
know.
I love ensaymada.
Cheesecake,
Cheesecake.
Filipinos are cheesy.
Lovers.
Yeah, I love cheese too. I wish cheese loved me as much as I love cheese.
Mm-hmm.
So we also have cheese on the pizza, of course. This looks like a different kind of pizza though.
It is because it's again, no, it's locally inspired.
Yeah.
The dough is made of pandesal.
Ah.
The toppings is sisig. The cheese is quesong puti.
Oh, how
So it's very
fun.
local. No?
This is Pinoy pizza.
Pinoy pizza.
So it's pizza which is Italian but has Pinoy ingredients.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like me. I'm Filipino and Italian. So if I was gonna come out in a pizza, that's what I would look like.
And it
So
can
again,
happen, yeah.
Yeah.
Even the
good
pizzas,
mix.
even the pizzas, they can request for their liking. Huh?
Yeah.
If you wanted the seafood pizza,
Mhm.
we can make it fresh for you.
Oh wow, I didn't
Choose your
know that.
toppings, and they will just cook it for you.
Usually we have 2-3 varieties
Mm.
in each service.
Okay.
Like in the dinner we have. So if you like some other flavors that you are craving for, you can actually ask the chef
To
behind the
make
counter.
it
Yes.
special.
And of course, vegetarian.
Of course,
Yeah.
yes,
You can make it
we
for
have
you.
also. Mhm.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. That actually, so I would love to stop at pizza, guys, and just dig in. There's so many things we need to learn. But before we go back to highlighting the different food, Christina, I want to chat with you again about the
Yes.
resort, because we have been exploring the resort all day,
Right.
walking around the property. I mean, it's vast, it's expansive. And there's also things to do with the kids. There's things to do, of course, if you want to shop. You know, I guess the misconception would be, oh, you know, it's a resort like that. Maybe I wouldn't bring the little ones. But there's so many things to do. There's a movie theater.
There's a cinema.
Right.
We have time zone
Yeah.
for kids on
We stopped
at the
by
mall,
there.
Third level.
Yeah.
And then we have the shops.
Right.
And the soon to open water park.
Which is definitely built for families,
Yes.
and I would even say company outings or maybe team buildings. I think that would
Right.
be fun to
Right.
do as well. There are options. Actually, Jelly, you know, Jelly's 12, but you guys know she has Down syndrome, so when it comes to the things I still get to have like the little bit of a baby in her. She's not as grown up as other 12-year-olds. And we enjoyed Time Zone. We watched a movie. We walked around the mall. She was able to get, you know, some of the little things that she enjoys doing, which is great for us, right? So not just hanging out by the pool, but also getting to do some other
Yes.
things.
And just to add and to reiterate, you've experienced Crucero
Yes.
because we have our own jetty port.
Right.
So we have scheduled
Yes.
on
That was just passed,
Right.
right? So
And
that was
another
the
one
12th and the 18th. They
comes
just-
on
yeah.
Saturday.
Yeah.
There's another Crucero trip, a sunset cruise.
Yeah.
In-house guest gets a special price
Yeah.
at 1,500 on top of your room rate
Per person.
per person.
Yeah.
But if you're not in-house, so the price is at 2,200
Okay.
per person.
Which is still a fantastic price for the
Right.
experience that it
with
is.
the cocktails, canapes, the sailing,
Right.
and it runs from 4 p.m. to 6 to 7 p.m.
So you get to see the sunset, the amazing views with cocktails and canapes,
Yeah.
cocktails made by the mixologist Jay, and of course all the canapes. Of course, my son's got to know his name when when we were on the Crucero.
Yeah.
But even the canapes, like it's a full spread of, you know, what we can enjoy, and of course what works best when you're sailing the sea
Right.
with that vibe.
Yes, and it's also available for intimate private events.
So if I wanted the whole boat for
Yes,
myself to, like,
yeah.
let's say celebrate my 55th birthday,
Right.
then we could do that.
Right. So we have a different package categories and prices for that, depending on the number of people.
Right. But all of the food and the drink would still come from Fili
from our
Hotel.
hotel.
Yes.
Yeah. So you could set the sail, set this to the sea on, you know, sailing on this yacht, enjoying, of course, fantastic food and good drinks with your tribe. And your tribe dictates your vibe, guys. The Crucero is so fun. Relaxed just enough, and of course, just enough fun. You can take kids of all ages. It is safe. It's easy to get on and off from the jetty port. You know, I went with the big boys, and the boys were actually saying how fun it is, and that Jelly would have even enjoyed the trip because she loves, you know, things like that as well.
And if I may add, another unique selling point of the property is our vast convention center. We have housed several international and local events. So we were the official hotel of ABAC. It's an ASEAN conference.
Okay.
Last year.
Yeah.
We also had FITEX, a Philippine Travel Exchange. And the capacity of the ballroom, the grand ballroom, is about 2,000 people.
Wow, that's big.
And we had concerts.
Okay.
boxing event in the ballroom.
So you can, any event you can think of,
Correct.
you can actually have in the convention
Right.
center, even weddings,
Even weddings,
Right.
of course, the traditional weddings,
celebrations.
celebrations.
Yeah.
And we have 2 other ballrooms
To come.
apart from the main grand ballroom,
Okay.
which has an ocean view as well.
Right. I was just going to ask you, does it have the same beautiful view that all the rooms and, of
Right.
course, the gym and
So
pool
it's
have?
perfect for business, convention, and celebrations.
So one can come and enjoy, of course, and relax and hang out at their leisure. But of course, if you have other intentions of working and holding meetings and holding events, there is opportunity to do that as well, because it is, there's everything is here,
Right.
the facilities. So, okay, we've covered everything from Korean and Japanese. We have grilled, the sutukil.
Kill.
Sutukil. So you guys, we're gonna test you on that. You have to remember what that stands for, huh? I'm not gonna give you a código. Sutukil. And then we have the different seafoods, carving stations. What can we expect from, carving stations for dinner? Because I know everyone always
Yeah.
also expects that too, besides the Cebu lechon that's marinated in mango.
So aside from the Asian dishes, of course, we also have Western.
Yeah.
And Western comes with a lot of carvings. We have U.S. prime rib, we have salmon, we have different cuts of beef,
Yeah.
brisket,
Yeah.
slow braised, smoked, and even the lechons. We have varieties of lechons as well. So it's really something that you wanted to go
So
for.
I'm seeing a pattern here from the different varieties of lechon, from the different varieties of, I'm having
Korean dishes, you mean?
the Korean,
Yeah.
the banchan,
Mhm.
right? The different varieties of banchan and kimchi, 15 different kinds of kimchi. There is really something for everyone here at the Fili Café. Because you can have whatever you want. I also see a dish over there that I know my husband would like. That one in front of Chef Matt.
Ah, the
Is that
Rogan josh.
lamb?
Yeah, it's lamb Rogan Josh.
So we have lamb there, and then is this priata?
So it's a homemade paratha.
Pirata.
Yeah. Specially curated also by our Indian chef.
Yes.
And everything that you see on the table is really authentic. We have the Korean dishes. It's really authentic. Prepared
is very
by
authentic.
chef.
It is.
Indian
Because we have
dishes.
specialty chefs who are doing those things, preparing behind the scene.
Yeah.
So we're preparing them for like as fresh as we can, a la minute during service times.
Yeah, so you guys can see when you come in and enjoy the Fili Cafe, all of the different chefs working behind the scenes. If you don't see something out of the 100 dishes that there might be here, you can of course order specially, and it can be made on the spot.
I mean, that's the fun of eating, right? If you want to really enjoy the food, you want to see how it's being prepared.
Yes.
Right.
No? You pick
Right.
what you want to cook, and then you eat, and then you show your verdict, right?
Yeah. And for
It's
those
always
people who
thumbs
wants
up.
who wants to try different foods, who wants to travel outside the town or outside the country, if they don't have much time, we can prepare and cater for them. All the dishes that we have, we especially inspired and prepared it for different types of palates. If you want Asian, Westerns, we pair them and we spread it out like different flavors, pairing with coconut, chocolates, and one of our highlights here is we use the local ingredients, especially mango,
Yeah.
the Cebu chocolates.
Yes.
I'm pairing it with different flavors from fruits to citrus
Yeah.
and to nuts. These are the things that they can easily find here because we are very open-minded and we want to try everything. As long as it's very reasonable and justifiable to the palates, then we are eager to try it and spread it out for people who wants to try them.
Absolutely. And if you guys are eager to try NUSTAR Resort Cebu,
We invite you to come.
yes,
Join us.
Invite them here to Fili Café. If you want to travel by mouth, there are so many opportunities. All the different regions, all the different countries represented on the table through sustainable methods, being mindful of the ingredients, and of course responsible, which is so much more important. I know so many of us, when we make decisions to travel or purchase or eat, we want to know that there's responsible decisions being made behind the scenes for us as well. I think that's so important now. Like that's something that maybe has also changed so many of us after the pandemic. I think we've just become so much more mindful of where we choose to spend our time and our money.
Yes.
So, very important. Okay, we've covered, everything, almost everything that's on the table, but I do want, to let the viewers know what else can we expect? Because I feel, well, what I know is that Fili Hotel is just like a small portion of all the things we can expect to see here at NUSTAR Resort. Besides the mall and the other things, convention center. There's more to come. What can we expect?
There's really more to come. So we have our NUSTAR Hotel opening soon, hopefully in June.
Okay.
This next month.
Yeah.
And that's a 6-star hotel. So if this is 5-star, yeah.
So you can imagine the type, a 5-star, if everybody here is so attentive, they know your name, they're on top of everything, ready to serve, ready to, create the most memorable experience for you. 6-star comes with so much more.
Yes, the experience, we have the butler service, and the space. The guest rooms are bigger compared to Fili.
Okay.
So mostly suites.
Okay.
And the design is not Filipino, but a modern Mediterranean concept.
Oh, that's fun.
So we cannot share too much, but we will soon, and expect more facilities for leisure. The water park, as mentioned.
Right.
We have the sky deck.
Okay. What to expect on the sky deck? Is
It's
that another place to hang out and have drinks? Or...
There's a sky bar.
Okay.
So it's a topmost floor at the new hotel. So people can go up and see overlooking the city.
Oh, so that's a
360-degree view.
A 360-degree view. Of course, that'll be beautiful and the best place to unwind.
Right.
Or even celebrate.
So we're looking forward to it as well.
Excellent.
So hopefully by end of year or next quarter of next year.
Okay. So in the coming, before 2025 or just around then,
Correct.
welcoming. Gosh, how is it already? 3rd week of May. We're already halfway through May, more than halfway through
Yes.
May.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
feel like we just were, celebrating New Year's. Happened so quickly. Happy Mother's Month.
Happy Mother's Month.
Right? It's Mother's Month, guys, and this is only part 2 of a 3-part series where you're going to learn more about NUSTAR Resort Cebu, everything they have to offer, all of the different dining establishments, what you can expect, what's to come. Of course, this is the time that you can leave comments. Let us know what you want to try. Let us know what you want to explore. Maybe you want us to share, something else that you know about here at NUSTAR, or your best find. Of course, we enjoyed Mott 32 already. We have more to look forward to with Il Primo. Guys, stay tuned for that episode as well. But go ahead and download the Rappler Communities app. Join the Food and Travel channel. Tell us there what you would like to try on this very vast but yet personalized buffet, because it's only a fraction of what you would see here at Fili Café and Fili Hotel here in NUSTAR Resort. So guys, we usually end each episode. We haven't eaten yet, so that's why we're gonna cut this now. It's time to eat. We haven't tried anything on the buffet yet, and I am ready to eat. Are you ready to eat?
Yes.
Okay, but before we do that, and before we say goodbye, Chef Mart already knows what to expect. So, because he was on the show for Mont, right? I hope you guys had a good time for that episode. It was really so fun. But I really want, this is the part of the episode where actually the viewers get to know you a little bit more, the fun side of you guys, right? So I promise the questions won't be racy. They'll be very wholesome because this is a wholesome show. So we'll start with, and you can chime in if you weren't able to answer something when we were together for Mott 32 Cebu. You can chime in and say, if you want to change an answer too, even you can.
No,
There's no judgment.
I would be happy to hear them, no? And to watch them.
Inquiring minds want to know. Okay, who shaped
first?
Nice try.
Who shaped your relationship with food?
Who shaped?
Yeah.
It must be my interest, I mean, I was not really educated through culinary schools, but when I tried working in the first 5-star hotel where I worked in Manila, there I found out that I love to make and
Pastries.
prepare foods,
Yeah.
Especially, I was trained by European chefs. So all my learnings and my orientations are from European experts. Then I slowly, transcends as like I moved out of different hotel properties within the country, within the city in Manila. And I also tried like teaching in colleges, because I don't like to, keep my knowledge on my side only. I want also people to learn what I've learned from other people also.
So you're a lifelong learner, Chef Mac.
Yes.
And you like to learn from others as well, which I think is really incredible. I like to as well. Who shaped your relationship with food?
My family.
Yeah.
Because of several celebrations, not big celebrations per se, but on weekends we always look for restaurants.
Yeah.
And my dad is Chinese, so he would always look for the original
Authentic tasting
porridge or
Chinese.
something from Binondo itself. So it is always shaped with relationships with family, engagements, and celebrations.
Which I think also I'm going to touch on. I know this is the fast part to our questions, but I think that's also what, even after chatting with Chef Eva, when you find a place where you can have those celebrations or you can go and have those outings with the family and try authentic food prepared with safe practices in mind and sustainability. I mean, those are the things that you're going to constantly come back for,
Right.
right? Okay, favorite food as a kid?
Oh, chocolates also. That's why I end
that's
up,
easy.
yeah.
It's
I
easy
end
to
up,
see your
yeah.
influence, right? It's all there. Okay,
Mine's adobo, the regular.
regular adobo.
Yes.
So I have this recipe that I learned from a friend. I don't know if you're gonna gasp. I put cream in my adobo just before I serve it, so I have creamy adobo, and my kids love it. I'll make like a big pot, braise it all together, and then they probably eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner until it's finished. So you like just the vinegar and the toyo.
The Chinese adobo includes boiled eggs.
Yes. So hard boiled.
Yes.
And star anise.
And star anise. Do you put the star anise also?
Right.
Is that how you make it as well?
Yes.
Awesome. Favorite cuisine as an adult?
Still,
Dessert.
our very own Filipino.
Filipino.
Nothing beats, because that's my palate's orientation is for Asian or for our country, Philippines, so I'd like to splurge more on like the local dishes that we have, even like in desserts, the rice cakes.
Kakanin.
Yes.
I love kakanin. What's your favorite kakanin?
Biko.
Biko.
Bibingka
Bibingka.
and the puto bongbong.
Good choice.
And which is served in the
Yes,
lobby.
at the lobby.
At the
Very
weekend.
good.
On the
Yeah.
weekend, the lobby lounge has bibingka and puto
Puto
bongbong.
bongbong. Delicious,
But there's a
yeah.
special thing that you were
Yes.
telling me about the bibingka.
Yes, it's like I actually tweaked the recipe
Yeah.
from a local city here in Barile, because I have a staff who happens to do that
Yeah.
in their neighborhood.
Yeah.
So he showed me once how to make it. Then I started like creating a different version, but inspired through that.
Yeah.
So I add a little bit, instead of milk or water, I add coconut cream.
Yeah.
Yes.
Coconut cream. So it's that much creamier. And I love that there's like different variations. Okay, guys, I'm done being host. Chef Mart is gonna now ask them the rest of the questions.
Okay. So is it seafood or meats?
Seafood or meat?
Seafood.
Okay.
Seafood.
Oh, yeah, same with Christina.
So why is it that you like seafood rather than meat?
Because all I see, I eat. No, because
Give me the best.
seafood.
Give me the best
That's a
answer.
good answer. That's a good answer, though. Come on.
I don't qualify that.
Seafood usually is fresh, and I try, going out of town wherever I go. I mean, especially here in Cebu, there are a lot of beaches and places to, explore. And I usually crave for things that are special in each town.
Yeah.
And being
Local flavors.
Yeah. And being a seaside cities and towns, we were in the place is accessible to sea waters. Of course, they have a lot of those they can offer. So, I actually look for them.
Well, we have more than 7,100 islands, right?
Yes.
So, of course, seafood.
Is it high tide or
Yeah.
low tide?
Chef Mac is a quick one. He's
Yes.
a quick one.
What about you?
Why seafood?
Why seafood?
It's healthier, and I love the sinugba part. You grill it every time. It's tastier with garlic or butter.
Mhm.
Sutukil.
Yes. Which is very famous here in this part of the country, the Cebu.
Yes.
Sutokil. It's STK. You can always
So
see
you can
it,
even
yeah.
make it shorter. So instead of sutukil, it can be even shorter.
Yes,
STK.
STK,
I'm learning
yeah.
so many things here with the slang and the different ways to express ourselves through food.
Okay, so what about, are you savory or sweet?
There's no judgment here. You can
No,
say
of course he would
sweet.
say sweet.
Of
He's
course.
like-
But
he's
mine,
gonna
I'm
say
whispering
yes.
sweet. Of
Because
course.
you feel guilty. You don't have
And
to feel
it's
guilty about
comfort
it.
food.
Right?
It makes you feel good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
But
it's okay.
mind you,
Food is supposed to make us feel good.
yeah, when we prepare our desserts, I specifically, intentionally lower down the sugar content.
Yes.
Because I want the spread to be enjoyed by the
everyone.
consumers, not only once, but second to three times.
Right. So actually, I know this is something that I've often said in other episodes as well. Like when someone makes you try a dessert and they'll say, "Oh, how was it?" First thing we always say, I don't know if it's an Asian thing or not, but we'll say, "It's really good. It's not too sweet." You always
Right.
say it's not too sweet. It's good. So I like that you consider that because, of
Yes.
course, that's important. But beyond that, I know you also have sugar-free desserts, right? You
Yes.
mentioned keto.
Uh-huh.
And-
Especially for chocolates, they are from Europe.
Mhm.
It's already prepared without sugar. They use malt. So
Okay.
in preparing my dishes, my desserts, the recipes, I just add the different components to it without adding any sweetener or table sugar.
So good. Healthy, delicious, different,
Mm-hmm.
wide variety.
Variety.
All right.
There are cases also that I use the fruits in season
Yeah.
as the sweetener.
The sweetener.
Yes,
Oh,
especially
that's
they
so
are
much
mango.
better.
Yeah.
Super.
Mhm.
Okay, who's your favorite food guru?
Food.
Your
Food
food,
guru.
guru. Like
Guru?
someone that you
Master.
follow or you like a master chef or someone that you maybe watch on social media or on TV. Like I love Ina Garten.
Mhm, mhm.
You know.
Is it
Do you
Paul
have
Cruz?
Mine is very local. Chef JP Anglo.
You like him.
Yeah, because he's from here and
yes.
he has a restaurant overseas in
Yeah.
Dubai.
I think
something,
Dubai,
yeah.
right?
So I'm
Yeah.
very proud every time I hear of a Filipino talent who is recognized.
Proudly
overseas.
Filipino, just like Philly. Philly
Oh
Hotel.
yes. Oh, for me, not really, particular for any celebrity chefs or what. It's like the homemakers, the wives who prepare dishes.
Bringing it back home for that
Yes.
nostalgia.
Usually they prepare it from the heart, So you can feel, you can taste, the flavor in itself.
Awesome.
And especially if like you go out of other places, they have their own special dishes to, we can
share.
try. Yeah.
That's actually, I was telling Chef, I know guys, this is supposed to be fast talk, but we're not there because I guess we still have more we want to talk about. I was actually telling Chef Mart that I want to go out and I want to learn from the homemakers or
Yes.
like the lolas
Uh-huh.
or like the manangs who are
Yes.
cooking,
Original
like
recipes
original, like maybe
from
the
the
best
roots.
laing or,
Centuries, yeah.
right?
It's
And
always
those
the
are
lolas that
recipes,
corrects you. Even
right?
even in my generation now, if I cook something and my lola's going to eat, I should be careful.
Be careful how you do. You serve it with a disclaimer.
She's
Lola, I
always
didn't make it how you made it, huh?
That's
This is
not
a little
how I
bit.
make it.
Yeah.
That's not how I make it. It's always like
My
that.
mom says that.
Especially the people now are into instants, I mean, during those times, they prepare it like from the scratch.
Of course, they grind the rice,
Yeah,
they grind the peanuts,
Coconut.
You can
the
taste
chuete.
Yeah.
actually the layers from how they prepared it,
Right.
So
Heirloom
the effort,
recipes.
yeah. Yes.
Yeah. And there's time that went into that. So I think that's also something that we can consider. You guys take all of that with you and you serve it up in ways, obviously, that the modern diner, the modern guest here at Fili Hotel can enjoy. The vast array. Okay, guys, this really is the fast one. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Japanese or Korean?
Japanese.
Korean.
Both. He says both, and he doesn't have to choose because it's all here on the buffet. Indian or Indonesian?
Indian.
We have a vast
Indian.
wait,
section.
like 12 dishes, I think, if I remember correctly, right?
So most
And
of-
those are authentic.
Yeah, authentic popular dishes of India. We have it here. Yeah, Rogan Josh. We have chicken tikka masala. We have the chutneys. We have this one.
What's this?
Panipuri.
This is so
Panipuri.
interesting.
Yeah.
It's a
How do
drink?
we try it? Here,
So-
I pass to you
So how do you
guys.
do this? Okay.
Here,
Thank you.
we'll end. We'll just have a little something because I think
So it's a
Chef
good
sees I'm kind of
appetizer, no?
salivating.
Yeah.
I'm ready to eat. So what do you
how
do?
eat it? You just take out this one, eat, and then drink.
Eat
So
and
do you
drink,
eat this in like one
As a
whole
whole?
bite?
One whole bite.
Oh, that's a
then you
big
drink.
bite.
It is. For us.
Okay.
Okay.
Show it.
And then drink.
Yeah. It's really bursting with flavors. No?
It is so many. It's crunchy. It's spicy. It's earthy.
That's why I love Indian,
yummy.
Indian dishes, right? There's a lot of flavor.
You pour it in.
Yeah.
I think we did it wrong, but it's okay. So good. I'm ready to eat. So let's finish our stuff.
Dig in.
So we said Indian or Indonesian?
Indian.
Indian. That
Indian.
was so good. This last one is mine. Sushi or sashimi?
Sushi.
Sushi.
Because we love rice.
Sashimi. Rice is life.
Yeah.
Lechon Cebu or roast beef? Is there any other? We're in Cebu, guys.
Oh, it's
Let's
two separate things.
Cebu.
All the way.
Yeah.
Two different things for
Crunchy
me.
skin.
Two?
Yeah.
Yeah, you still love both. You
Yeah.
can choose both again. Okay, pizza or pasta?
A pizza.
Pasta.
Pasta.
Grilled or baked lobster?
A grilled.
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 Yeah.
Grilled. That's the soup of the soup to kill.
Sugba.
Yeah.
That's
Sugba. Okay, so now su to kill. Do you want sugba, tula, kinilaw?
Yeah.
One of the three. Still.
Sugba. I love the
Sugba.
sugba.
Yes.
Obviously
sugba,
mine is
sugba.
sugba.
Sugba. Fruity or chocolate?
Chocolate.
Chocolates.
Chocolate.
Chocolate all the way.
Dark chocolate.
Sugar free or sugar full?
Middle.
Depends on how it's prepared.
If Chef Mac prepares it.
You have to
Can
go
be
on the
either.
sugar-free. It's all natural.
If it's prepared by him, sugar-free.
Of course.
2 votes for Chef Mac. Sinigang or kare-kare?
I said sinigang.
Kare-kare.
This time I go for both.
Okay, you can go for both.
Yes.
That's okay. And guys, for the last, of course, last question of the evening, tapa or tocino?
Tapa for me.
Tapa.
Tapa. You guys are part of like the 95% because so many of the guests choose tapa. Yeah, and I know
I
you're
chose that
tapa
last-
too. You chose
last
you
time,
chose
yeah.
that as well last week. All right, guys. So this wraps up episode 2 of a 3-part series where you'll get to learn more about NUSTAR Resort Cebu and all of the different offerings that they have for families, for travelers, for business people who are out and about and need to get some things done as well. Be sure to join us again next week. And until then, keep cooking, keep sharing, and of course, keep safe. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.